Hi students, Mr. Croy here with another video to show you how to use your Gmail. Um, the next thing we're going to learn to do is we're simply going to learn just some basics about Gmail. Now that we've got our signature set up, when we come into Gmail and we're going to actually create an email to send out, there should be a few things that should happen. So the simple thing to do to actually just create an email, first thing we do is we just hit compose over to the top left hand corner. When we do that, this pops up, new message. Let me do that one more time. Here we go. New message pops up. And you see my signature pops up right away. Yours should as well, right when you do that. And so right here we have two, CC and BCC and subject. And so the two here is obviously where we're going to send our email. So I'm just going to type in Lindsay Miller, and that didn't work. So we'll try it again. So there's hers right there, pops up. Okay, so that's who I'd send my email to. It pops up. Also, CC means it's an old typewriting term meaning carbon copy, and so um, meaning that it'd send a copy to whoever you'd send it to. So if I was going to send a copy of this to somebody, I would type in their email address, or if I just wanted a copy to come to myself, I could send a copy to myself. So there we go. Or there's also BCC, which is blind carbon copy. Okay, which you actually could just send a copy to somebody else without the recipient or the person you intended it to go to, without them knowing it went to somebody else. Which sometimes you might want to do that. And if you do, then you would type that person into blind CC. All right, um, so I'm sending an email to Lindsay, carbon copy to myself, and then I'm sending a blind CC to Nelson. Okay, so but that's how you would send those um, to three different recipients. One, your primary, which is two, carbon copy to a secondary person, and then the blind CC to somebody who you don't necessarily want everybody to know that you're sending the email to, but you want them to know the information. And then in the subject, when you do the subject line, this should be something really short, to the point, where somebody can just know what's going on in the email without having to. They can just know that it's important, and they can look at it really quick and have just a snippet of what it is. Now, for you guys, what I would suggest you do whenever you email a teacher, what I'd suggest you do is to put your name and then put your hour. Um, this is what I tell my students all the time. If you've had me, this is what I tell you to do. Or, not your name, but put like art here in my art class or my computer class, art, um, second hour, and then put a little description. Work will be late. Okay, so that way I know exactly what's going on and who and what hour you're in, so I can try to find you and everything else, because most of us teachers, we have 100+ students throughout the day, and so it's really easiest to find everything. Now below this is the body of the this is the body of the email, and to write the letter. And so you'd start out like, to whom it may concern, um, and to whom it may concern, and then you would write whatever you need to write, and then you would do a final greeting, thank you, and then you have your signature, and then from here you would obviously send out the email. Okay, there's much more things that you can do here, um, like attaching a file, uh, and I will get that in the next video, guys. Thank y'all, and I'll see you again.